The Insight features Honda's petrol-electric hybrid technology. In essence, that's a standard petrol engine which is assisted by an electric motor. Less fuel is used and there's less emissions. The electric motor is powered by a battery, which itself is recharged every time the car slows down. Not only have we made the hybrid system in the Insight more lightweight and more compact than the Civic Hybrid, but the system itself has evolved. So fuel consumption and CO2 emissions will show slight improvement on those that we saw in the Civic Hybrid. And our confidence in Insight is such that we're expecting to sell about 200,000 units globally in the first year. Now, to put that in context, since we launched the original Insight in 1999, we've sold about 295,000 units cumulatively. So it really is a significant step forward.
The car of the future, it's got to be economical, it's got to be reliable, but also it still needs to be stylish. Motorists still don't want to just drive a metal box. They want to drive something that they can enjoy driving, that they can relate to. Perhaps in the earlier days of hybrids, they were seen as a bit of a maverick machine. People didn't really understand how they work. That's all changing. So I think there's a great potential market out there for the cost-effective, fuel-efficient, stylish hybrid vehicle.
Because the new Insight takes design cues from the original Insight and from the FCX Clarity, it really bridges the gap between the past and the future.
At the AA, we surveyed 17,500 members and we asked them about their concerns, and reliability comes first. That's a main concern if they're buying a new car. Economy comes second, but they're also concerned about the environment. They'd also think about the way they drive that car. They'd eco-drive, so they wouldn't accelerate sharply, they'd drive much more smoothly. And they do that to, one, try and save money, but two, also to try and cut back on their CO2 emissions.
EcoAssist is a new technology that guides drivers to achieving better fuel economy in real-world conditions. We can't expect all drivers to know how to drive economically. What we're aiming to achieve with the Insight is to develop a car that uses fuel efficiently and to have onboard technology that encourages drivers to adopt a greener driving approach. We're not looking to preach or to tell people how to drive. It's more a case of saying to them, if you want to save fuel, if you want to save money, this is how you can do it. This is the best way to drive.
Cars now are much better at telling the driver how they're driving in terms of fuel efficiency. How well am I doing? So that helps the driver. You know, before many drivers just put in X pounds of fuel and didn't really know how many miles per gallon they're getting. But the high prices have concentrated the minds, the technology is helping the driver. It is possible for people to change the way that they drive.
The first element of the system is a guidance function. Effectively, the speedometer will change colour. If you're driving efficiently, it will glow green. The more aggressive your driving becomes, the speedo starts to change to a bluey green. And if you're driving, you know, pretty aggressively in an inefficient manner, it will glow blue. It's there to guide you as to your driving style. The second function is a reward system, which is represented by tree graphics. The better you drive, the more efficiently you drive, the more tree branches appear on the dash. When you turn the ignition off, you're showing your cumulative life score, which really shows how you're progressing as a green driver. The car also has an Econ button, which, when pressed, switches many of the car's components into economy mode, which helps to save even more fuel. And the Insight is just the start. Over the next few years, Honda will build a family of hybrids, which will appeal to an even wider audience.
The car of the future in the longer term, it may be a hydrogen fuel cell, but I think the hybrid car will help us to get there.
I think when the Insight comes on the market, I think, you know, a significant proportion will look and will give the hybrid serious consideration.